launching this play again button that is kind of a hidden feature, I wouldn't even say. So let the game end, and game's over. The button's way down here and it's kind of puny. So let's enlarge it, move it maybe around here. And let me just double check, where is it located in the code? So it's in tools container, which makes no sense. It should be in main container. So let's do that. Let's start with tools container. And there should be a play again or something like that. Play again, yes, there is. Okay. So if game.winner return this, let's just delete that altogether and go to game container. And inside of game container, we've got sidebar main container. In the main container, let's put that here. And we could remove the if. Actually, we do want to know if there's a game when, then we want to do that. But there's a better way to do it. So let's delete that. And we're going to have curly braces so we could do JavaScript. And then we could paste that. And we'll need this right there. And same thing for this, but actually, no, we can leave that alone. What is handle click start game? So probably came from here. Handle click start game. Oh, it's this dot. So if anything, this doesn't need that anymore, so we can delete that. And from here, let's delete that also. I'm going to need that from the other for the other thing, but let's do one thing at a time. So delete that. And is there any reference to handle? Okay, so we're done with that. We need to import here for our custom button. And we are good. So let's see how this looks. Probably need to add some CSS, but let's see if it's in the right spot first. Okay. Okay, so that's not exactly what I was expecting. Let's see what's going on. We've got tools container. Oh, the class name. So where's this? Yeah, we don't want that. So let's not call that tools container. Let's just, actually, we don't need this div. That's what it is. So we can delete that. And we'll just have a custom button that's floating around. Okay. Okay, so the play again is already in a better spot. That's good. But if we end the game, then we probably don't need tools containers. So let's do a check on game.winner here. No game.winner and then tools container. Lastly, custom button, primary button, additional class name, play again button. Let's look that up. So there should be CSS for this. There is not. Okay, that's interesting. So why even bother having a class name? I don't know, but I believe I could pass size equals large. No, unassignable. Oh, it is assignable. Small, large, medium. Okay, so let's see. How's this turning out? That's could be bigger. Large doesn't cut it. Let's create a huge. So what does that mean? Let's go to custom button. And we've got add large, huge, huge here, and CSS for huge. So custom button CSS. Secondary, text, shiny, shiny, shiny. Okay. Where do we reference small, medium, large? Nowhere. Okay, so what does that do? Custom button size, button size. Size of one small is equivalent to tenths. Oh. Button is from Material UI core, so I can't just animate up huge. Delete that. And game container, I believe, yeah, here. Undo that. Let's just go with large. So I'm going to make use of this play again button class name, custom button. Let's just do it in game container. Or maybe let's look at Material UI docs and see if there's anything bigger than large. Material UI button. So we have some stuff. Sizes, here we go. Oh, large is the biggest they go. Nice. I'm gonna have to make some stuff up. How would I go about it? So if I pass in, instead of play again button, I pass in additional class name of, I'm just gonna do it in game container. Game container CSS. We will look for a good spot for our button. I guess right here would be okay. So that's moon, sidebar container, main container. Inside of main container, right there. What did I call it? Play again button, additional class name. Okay, so that'll be dot play again button. And we're gonna make the padding insane just for double checking if it's doing anything. Yeah, okay, good. So it's doing something. And we don't want it to be that exaggerated. Just do maybe a large, no, huge times 2. That's actually a lot. So just one huge. And maybe not padding all around. We could do top, large, right and left, huge. Still too much. I'll go with medium. That looks more like a button. Yeah. Let's just move it down a bit. Let's see, how's this getting played? We've got main container. We've got player list, and immediately we have button. So maybe on main container, I want justify, no, yeah, justify. So maybe instead of center, we could do space around. Oh, that is not what I was expecting. Undo that. I think I do want justify content. Justify content space around. Huh. That looks terrible. Delete. So let's just do margin or something like that. Because right now it's smack dab in the center, but that's not exactly what I want. I want it to be centered to the remainder of what's available after we display this. I don't think that's an option. So, what I can do is create another container around this button, and then that container will take the full height it's allowed, and then I'll center this button to that container. I think that will get me the result I want. So let's swap that. Where's this button at? So here. Instead of just doing that, we're gonna do a div. /div. And this div will have a ID of play again button container or something like that. Okay, and we could now do some CSS there. Down here, hashtag play again button container, move you in there, and then you will have height 100% and display flex, and you could do margin auto here and that'll center it. Let's see if that does what I want. Go and attack yourself. Let's see. Not where I want it to be, but let's see. This play again button container is taking a full width, which is perfect. I just need this to be centered to that container. So maybe margin auto didn't do it, but we could do justify content center, align items center. Here, that's better. Although I didn't expect the center of that to be so low. So what I can do is instead of height 100%, let's do 75%. No? No? Okay, maybe not. So we've got this height 75. Maybe this doesn't do anything. Oh, it does do something. All right, well, I mean, that's not a terrible spot. I think it's growing on me. I think I'll keep it there. So if I close this out, how's that look? Okay. Looks like it's floating about. I'm gonna try to move it up a bit and see if I like that better. So let's see, margin top. Oops. Negative, huge. Nothing happened. Okay, so what if maybe it was just not exaggerated enough? Let's do 3. Oh, nothing happened. Okay, just move the whole container. That's, okay, there you go. That looks like a better spot for it, honestly. It's not centered to anything, but it just feels better. I'm going to leave it there. Yeah. Actually, if I'm going to do that, then I want display relative and top to be that. Oh, that's a lot. Maybe 2. Yeah. Okay. I'm happy with that. Let's commit git add, git commit, fix, I guess. No, let's call it style. Game, play again, and more visible. Source bash profile, git commit that again, git push origin head. And that will put to what do we have next? So showcase only winners card. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Thinking. Oh, it shouldn't be too bad, actually. I think I have an idea. So let's review. We added this play again button container so that we could center out, or center-ish our play again button. I feel like this is overdoing it, but it's getting the job done. We need to import this to have this here. We only want to show it when there's a winner, and we want to show the 2 containers when there is no winner. And we are removing the button from tools container because that's just silly. It has nothing to do with tools. So that's gone, and that's gone. Okay, cool. We should commit and testing. All right, well, that's that for this. Oh, here we go, merge. That's that for this feature. I'll work on showcase only winners cards next, and I'll be right back just in 1 minute. So